Simple sprinkler design tool. That's what I've been working on recently. Let's just start over here just to show you what it does. Basically, you draw out your patch of grass and then you lay out the sprinklers that you want to place in it. Oh, sorry, still on rectangle. Select is what you have to do. And then rotate these around. Pretty simple. Just so you can get your sprinkler layout done. And there it is for that piece of grass. If it happened to be a 15 by 30 foot rectangle of grass. So let's set up a simple layout for a yard. Do let's say a dirt colored patch. It's not exactly dirt colored. Let's try to get something closer. That's closer. The reason I wanted to make that look like dirt is the idea is to have plants of variety to be able to show where you might place things. It's obviously not the way you would do a yard, but it's just an example of the software usage. And then we'll pick not a grass green, but a lime green color. And the reason I do that is because the sprinklers show much better in that setting. So there's a walk path here. So this would be a 4 foot, maybe a 4 foot curb walking path. Now to set up the sprinklers for that, let's see, 15s don't exactly work, so we would have to increase it to find out what the best sizing would be. Looks like maybe a 20 foot. So possibly a rotator or small rotors. So if we were going to do that, it's 20 feet from here to here, which means 40 feet across. So let's duplicate this. And we'll rotate and see, was the plot square? No, it's not. So then how do you work with something when it's not square? This is where sprinkler design gets difficult. You can always overlap one direction if you're allowed to water in this direction. That will help get better distribution uniformity here in the middle. But again, that's probably not best practice in this situation. So let's shrink that down a little bit. So if we went with 18 foot, we could continue to use rotators and just do the 20 feet on the sides, 18 here. Let's see how that would turn out. Duplicate this. Okay, so traditionally you would put them in the corners, but in this case would it make more sense? Again, this is the reason to use a layout. Whoops, wrong one. We don't want to use that. We want to, I can change it right here. Full circle. There we go. So the question is, would we get better coverage? Or we do this, or do we continue to put the ones in the corners, which is considered best practice, is to have your corners. Yeah, definitely in the corners. If you look right here, this now has double coverage, triple coverage. 4 sprinklers are covering this one. So the overlap, the main overlap is here, 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 these sections. So yeah, you still would want to have them in the corners. But again, that's why it's nice to be able to see it, not in a paper setting, but as, you know, software layout. Plus, you can also increase these. You're deciding, you know what, these are 15 footers, sorry. No wonder. We'll increase those up to, right now we're doing 18s or 20s. So will 18 give us a better coverage, or it looks like 20s will. So yeah, 20s will give much better coverage. Not always. It doesn't always give you better coverage. Sometimes it overlaps and gives you too many of these areas that have 4 times as much with big gaps. But right now it looks like that's a better option. So I'm going to increase this one. And you can see right here in the center, this is where it's got the worst coverage. And there is a sprinkler in the center, so there's not really much we can do to get better coverage there. I mean, you could try, you know, something unorthodox and do like this, but it's not recommended.